Alright everyone, what's up? We are back in Icarus. I've done a few things, and I have heard from you guys, which is awesome. That's what I was hoping for. So I'm just filling back up on my O2. Water looks okay for now. So you can see I got this cream corn. I read up on it, and Legacy gave me some advice on it. This little cooking station gives you some unique things like fruit salad. If you look at like the benefits this stuff gives you, maximum health, stamina, oxygen. So stamina, exposure, melee damage, stamina, health, less stamina used when on actions. And then some of the things you need to make these: animal fat, raw meat. You can see over here I've got some animal fat. I got some corn, wild berries, fruit salad. Fruit salad, this is another one of them right here. And I'm using the cream corn. So, all right, I've got that. I actually enclosed this little area just so I could put down the textiles bench because I want to make the backpack, right? I want to make the backpack. So I got the backpack to give me another slot here. And instead of talking, we're going to hit our head on the ceiling. Oh, the other thing I've been doing is this. I was just collecting stone. I moved some of my wood from there to here, but mostly collecting stone. I cleared a couple boulders out front and back. This is in anticipation for us to start building our other house when we get to, well, when we get to at least level 15 and have enough points to unlock it. So that's what I was doing there. And killing anything that was walking around when I was doing that. I was just playing at night. I jump on, 20, 30 minutes here, maybe an hour there. Kind of slow going with the way my stamina is now and using this stone pickaxe. It's a little slow going, but that's okay. Oh, there's a wolf right there. All right. So, what are we doing? We're gonna try and go in the cave. I need to get stuff out of there. I need to get all the iron out of there. And 6 stringy meat from that. That's good. We'll have to cook that when we get back. So I was told the scales and the glands. At some point, I believe after a certain mission, we're going to be able to make some kind of cave worm bow with that stuff. That's what I remember reading. Cave worm bow. I think it was on the wiki, and it was passed on to me by Callie. So that's that. So that answered that question. The other question was the constant respawning of that worm. Well, you guys said it was because I kept backing out. And that hopefully is true. But I thought I stayed in there and it respawned while I was standing there. So we're going to find out. We're going to find out right now. I get that. They keep respawning if you back out. But I felt like it was more so that it that it respawned while I was standing there. We're going to find out. All right, so torch is on. I'm going to go with the bow for now. Seems like the bow hits harder than my other thing. Okay. Okay, there's 2 down. I got poisoned by that. Huh, interesting. Oh wow, that really gave me the what for, didn't it? Okay. Second one over there, I think. Can't see its face. I'm just hitting its body. That's all right. All right, let's grab some of this stuff. We're in here. So, the pneumonia you get from here, if I remember correctly, if you stand by a torch, but I got my torch on me, which before I couldn't, right? I'd have to throw my torch on the ground. But now the way you hold the torch is a lot better. And I'm hoping it's going to keep me from getting the bad stuff. All right, we do need some copper for, I forget. Do you use copper for nail? There was something I was looking at making and it needed copper. So we'll grab the copper. This coming in here right now felt totally different than that first time it came in. Maybe I just freaked out and I backed up. And like you guys said, you backed up, you went forward, you backed up, you left. Platinum, can't get that yet. Platinum. Now we need 40 iron. Oh, no, I just got pneumonia, so that doesn't work. I'm looking at my heat. My heat is still in the middle. Look at the amount of stamina you get when you got the pneumonia. I'm gonna have to make the potion to get rid of that because this amount here is so low. You know, I don't have any armor or clothes on to counteract that, so probably what happened. Okay. Is that another one that came out? No. Seems like the pneumonia's biggest thing is it just cuts your stamina down to nothing, which in the big picture, that's okay. It's not gonna kill me. If it was like poisoning me or whatever, that would be really bad. Now I could get a second level of it that would be bad. What? Why can't I? No, not drink. Why can't I get that? Huh. Oh. It didn't appear, then I got it. All right. How much iron ore do we have? We need 40 to make the anvil, and then we need, obviously, iron to work with after that. And this is just a start. I should probably unlock some kind of armor or clothing that's going to give me some armor benefits, but maybe some that'll give me some benefit inside these caves. I've yet to look at the maps that were sent to me as far as where these are, the caves. Oh, okay, he's on the other side. He can't get me from there. At least I don't think so. It sounds scary, though. What if he came out and he started crawling toward me? That would be really bad. All right, we're kind of at our... We're getting close to our limit of carrying capacity. Maybe we should get it right up close to it. Come on, baby. Dun, dun, dun. This is like the first big step, right? For me at least, starting to build up your iron. Now it's gonna take me. I was able to actually get a lot more there, a whole nother batch. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, okay, we're outside. There's a wolf out here somewhere. Where's the wolfie? I hear you. All right, if we take a look at this guy, so pneumonia. So it cuts down on your regen. It cuts your stamina in half, and it actually lowers your experience. That's interesting. I didn't realize that. And to counteract that, you'd have to unlock, well, maybe something in here. Pneumonia. Bacterial infections. Food poisoning, other low grade. Blood, the antiparasitic. Festering wounds. Oh, the suture kit is actually way better than the basic bandage, too. I am going to have to unlock that. So in tier 2, where would the mortar and pestle, that's right. This is really important because the crushed bone, gunpowder, carbon paste, steel bloom, I find these all come used a lot when I get to like weapons and other things, but here, okay, so parasitic, thinning, enhancement, strength, stamina, antibiotic. This might be the one. Yeah, pneumonia. So yeast, epoxy, and charcoal. So yeast and charcoal are fine. The epoxy needs to be done here by unlocking the mortar and pestle and this, which is sulfur and tree sap. And to get tree sap, you break down Styx, I believe. So that's a thing. There's seems to be a fair amount of yeast around. It's funny because when you run around, like I said, I'm not grabbing all this stuff yet. When you run around, you see it all. Then when you want it, like when I was making these what are they called? The creamed corn, and then the one that's actually on is the fruit salad right now. When I was making those, I went looking for stuff, and it was a little harder to find. But if I grab this now, it'll start decaying, right? You don't want it to decay. I need a refrigerator. I did put a point into limiting the decay on the food that I have in my inventory. It's, it's just 1 point right now, but that's kind of important. If you get some good food, like there's more yeast there. You get some good food like the, what do they call it? The prime meat. When you get the prime meat, so you don't want those to decay. You want to be able to have that available to eat and have that buff ticking away as you're doing things. Well, then you lower your decay. It's funny because out here you can see my stamina is at 50%, but you see how long the line is? Well, inside there, it was just a little sliver because it was the combination of the pneumonia and the fact that whatever that other effect is, underground, something, the one that gives you pneumonia before you get it, it had just a sliver of, All right, let's eat some this and this. Always have 3 buffs ticking, food buffs. All right, so we'll come into here, and we've got, see, control shift iron ore. That's not a lot. What does it take to make it? 2. So we're gonna get enough to make the anvil. We won't have much left over after that. And I have 7 here. So it's a start. Let's get this meat. Meat is what's for dinner. Activate and get this thing cooked here. We'll just start collecting our charcoal. The thing I like about these bigger units and why I like what is it called? The fireplace thingy. I think it's actually in Tech 1. Not the fire pit. Maybe it's in 2. The fireplace. If you look in here, they have all of these squares to contend with. So if I'm storing charcoal, I can store it in there without it taking up my cookable space like it does in just the fire pit. Okay, inventory-wise, we're going to keep collecting those poison glands and stuff for now. So we've got those, and we've got those. Oh, they only stack to 25. Okay. That's fine. Oh, I got copper ore too. Stone. This stuff up top here is my basic stuff for repairing. Like, if I want to repair. Haven't repaired this bow yet. I guess I haven't used the bow a lot. Put this copper in there too. Nice. So we get that going. if you look, I'm at level 13, about 75% of the way of level 13. And we have to get, for some of this stuff, for iron, we're good. Iron tools. Can't make steel yet. We'll need to make that steel bloom, if I remember correctly. I did unlock the knife, but I haven't made one yet because I didn't have enough stuff. Got the longbow. The skinning bench would probably be good. Thing is, I don't have not a ton of animals right around me. And you have to bring the animal back to that. I guess you could carry the bench with you and set it down. Might be the best way to do it. But the next thing we have to get to, I believe, is level 15. Yeah. So for the masonry bench and starting to do stone construction, it's level 15. And then the carpentry bench, not really, not right now. Level 20, level 20, level 15, leather armor. So what does this do for us? So it does some heat and cold resist a little bit. Gives us some physical resist and exposure. Maybe we just start with this as an unlock for armor. Not mess with any of the level 1 stuff. And thinking of that, I'll probably need to start making some of these tonics. In order to make some of these tonics, I need to unlock the mortar and pestle. We'll start making some of this stuff. The key to this for me is you can see my very rudimentary house here. And there's a method behind my madness. I absolutely despise it when my place catches on fire. Okay? I don't like losing stuff. That was a bad shot. That was a bad shot. Is that a 2 wolves here? Okay. I think that other wolf knows. Yeah, come get some. Oh, I hear a bear or a Komodo. I think I hear a bear. So the cool thing I had kind of forgot, but you see I got 787. Yeah, it's a bear. 787. Oh shoot. Oh, not a good time for it to lag. Why is it lagging, dude? Okay, this isn't good. It's lagging on me. Jesus. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that lag. Almost got me killed right there. I hear something else. I hear something else right behind me. Oh, beautiful. Ow, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay, so that lag is a real thing. I hate to sound complainy. BP is working on some settings for me to help counteract that. The fact that I am running all on medium settings it's a little whack, right? My system has always been able to run games at ultra. And sometimes I take it off ultra just because it's more... Did that wolf disappear? No, it didn't. It's more than I need. You know, it makes the game look a little too sharpened. So sometimes I don't run that, but this is literally on medium. You want to be able to fight without getting owned like that. All right, let me... Oh, jeez. It's interesting. I feel like that should have been handled with all these updates. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to complain about it too much, but I shot. Did I seem rather calm while getting attacked by a bear. I was, this is why I need to make a steel knife. This thing really breaks quick. Breaks really quick. This is a bad storm. This is a bad storm. It's got... So the last couple of storms I had with lightning had no wind, like no wind that was breaking my houses, which is good. But this one feels like it has more wind to it, and it's a longer stretch. Woo! Anyway, we did level up, so we're at 14. We had, what, 3 wolves, a bear, and a jaguar right there in a short grouping. What I was saying when I got attacked was I had forgotten that you not only get some, you know, between, say, 1,500 and 2,100 XP for a higher level wolf kill, you also get XP for skinning it, right? 700, 800 for skinning it. I didn't get a chance to see what the bear gave me or the jaguar, but that's the best way. Once you, I think Legacy had mentioned, and when I name these names, these are friends that help me out with information and stuff in the background. So just so you guys know, the names that I drop are very helpful people that help out making better videos. So Legacy had mentioned to go ahead and make sure you get this, get the radios going. And once I'm doing these missions, you're going after kills, you're doing certain things, which is gonna inevitably help me rank up faster to get... Okay, those aren't good sounds. It sounds like the other... No. Okay. Okay. Might be this in here. I had a feeling that this area in the middle wouldn't be very strong. I don't have... This whole house here doesn't have any of the supporting braces. Just my main house does. My main one being that one right there. It doesn't seem to really help that much. Maybe it does. That wasn't that much wind. It was only a little bit. Okay, so the lightning is almost gone. Almost. Oh, this is wow, this is really windy. That's really windy. Like I said, I had a couple lightning storms that produced no wind. I had no damage on the houses. This one's doing a pretty good job. I just can't wait to get my stone built. If I remember correctly, the stone it won't be affected by lightning, and it won't be affected by the wind. Not nearly like this. It's a rainstorm right now. I know I could wait. I know I've got another couple of explosions on these walls. But I'm waiting out the storm anyway, so why not repair? Besides, isn't it fun banging on your house with a giant hammer? Hammer time! Hammer, please! This one should actually sustain more damage than the other one, if those posts actually make a difference. Door's good. That one's good. This one took some more damage. This is a pretty good storm. You see, it's so strong that as soon as I walk outside, I start taking not damage, but what do they call it? Storm exposure. I've had some where I stood outside taking no storm exposure at all because I think it's like the wind. The wind really starts to affect you more so than anything. And you can't sleep away a storm, by the way, in this game. See, it's still in the same thing, the storm. You think you can sleep it away, you can't. All right, let's go take a look and see what we got. Oh. My textile bench got destroyed. Probably because of this opening here. I had a wall, and in order to use the textile bench, I had to put a wall here to use it. So this is considered open and exposed, even though it's got a roof on it. That's okay. Not that big of a deal that got taken out. All right, so what did we end up with? 10 copper. All right, let's take all this out. Take this out. We'll put that in there. So we have 13. What do we need? We need to make an anvil, so I need some wood. All right. What else did I get? Oh, I got some fatty T-bone. I'm going to have to take some of this charcoal out. Fatty T-bone. We got some stringy meat, and we got this, but I can't cook it all in there. Put this in here. I need to get some wood. More charcoal. All right. I could just grab one of those wood, but that's boring. I'm going to go get some wood. Chape el trio. Now, I've been leaving the stumps, out in these areas. But the ones closest to my house, I've chopped them away. Trying to make a decent flat area. I was thinking last night, I had talked a little bit about possibly making kind of a two-story thing that the bottom story sits down on like where I'm standing now, and the other story will go up the side, up onto those rocks. But I don't think that's going to gain me anything, because there's nothing really up there, per se. And I'd rather just make kind of like the very traditional Viking longhouse. I like those. Sometimes I'll do a second level for storage for like stone and wood, stuff like that I can put those piles down. That's pretty cool. I did that the last time. I might probably start off with a traditional Viking longhouse look, and we'll go from there. If we make an anvil, that's 40 of those guys gone. But it gives you the ability to start making your tools. Anvil time. Let's see, where can we put this said anvil? Right there. Nice. So in here, I have whatever I've unlocked, which is the iron knife only, and then the ability to make nails and iron nails, copper nails, and an iron throwing knife. That's all I need to do is throw my knife away. All right. So the thing about the bone knife is it does go away quick, but it's easily repaired. Not so easily repaired on the iron, but I think it lasts a lot longer. Let's make one batch of nails. And then with that, we'll make the knife. All right. I think the little square means that you can there's another thing you can make with it. Now, does it show its actual durability? 8,000 durability versus 1,500 as far as when you need to repair it. I think I can maybe get to a couple of animals, and then it needs to be repaired. Skinning and then breaking their bones. I think I used to use the axe, and I want to say that people told me to use the knife on them. Maybe we should check to see if there's a difference in... Can I repair this in here? Yes. Stamina deplete. Now, you see all these ropes? I just get a lot of fiber, and I make 100 ropes, and I make 100 ropes. It's just XP ticking off in the background while I'm doing other things. I go out with my sickle, and I'll get a bunch of fiber, and then make a bunch of rope. It's not that much XP, but man, if you got XP ticking away while you're doing other things, I think that's a good thing, right? Funny thing about this is you'll see when I put this in here, it says requires fuel, but it doesn't. It still fills it up. That might be for making something else because it's talking about ice. Might be for something else. It still works, so I'm not worried about it. All right, let's see what we got in the way of our foods. 19 of those. We've got some cooked stringy meat there and some cooked fatty T-bones. Cooked fatty T-bone. 100% maximum stamina, 150 max health, 20 regen, 5 experience. That must be from the bear. Either the bear or the jaguar. I didn't really see when it came in, but do that. All right, while that's cooking, put away our fur. Getting a good amount of fur. Bones. And bones. Sticks, bones, stone, leather. All right, we're looking good like I know you should. Consume. Let's see, so let's try this guy. Okay, so that falls under the other one I already had ticking away. So this one here, cooked prime meat. This one, cooked prime meat. They're the same. So that didn't really benefit me on a third buff, but that one does. 3 different buffs ticking away. All right, we're good on that. Deactivate. And I think I don't have room for this. 18. I do have room for 2. All right, cool. That's cool. So I'm making my way. I'm level 14. Maybe we'll do an example of what I was talking about. I'm going to go find an area, do some sickle action, get some fiber, make some ropes, see if we can get to level 15. Apparently this gives you a lot more fiber than just picking it by hand. So that makes this a really good method if you want to do the little rope trick. I'm sure there's other items too that you can do. I mean, when I start to build, see, that's the thing. When I start to build the house, I'll be crafting a lot of stuff like nails and things like that. So as I'm crafting, that's going to also benefit greatly on the XP. And a little sickle. As soon as I get... The cool thing about the house, too, is, like, you can, I can get the basics and just to be adding to it, but I can get all my stuff moved in there, so I feel a little bit more secure about what's going on with the weather. Then I'm not going to lose stuff. The thing that would suck is, like, the anvil is a good example of, like, something you don't want the weather to destroy, that you have to remake and make... use up 40 iron. That would be really bad. Okay, so we got, what do we have here? 1960. 2024. Okay, so we've got over 2,000. Do 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 do. Travel 25 total kilometers. Ah, interesting. I haven't really gone that far. It's just running around doing dumb stuff. All right, so if we do this, but keep me with one of them. Ropes, max, craft, ropes. So before I was able to actually do another set of 100 and queue it up. For some reason, I can't queue another set of ropes. I don't know. Maybe it's because I need more. I didn't ever. So you can see up there, it's 25 or 27 XP per rope. I mean, look, it's just ticking away, right? Oh, my torch. You can't repair the torch. Is my torch still on? Oh, it was. You can't repair the torch, interestingly enough. But it's basic stuff to craft. All right, so if we take this and destroy it, put this back there. I really, really like the way the torch is implemented now. In my mind, I think it was something different. I could be wrong, or it could have been a long time ago they changed this, but having it kind of on your hip instead of in your hand, it's way better, especially in the caves. Well, especially when you're fighting things, right? See if we can find some... Yeah, look, I guess that stuff never changes back. You might have to chop it down. All right, let's use our new knife. Oh, the baby deer. Hoop! I can't leave the baby deer. Just took his mama. Okay, kill that. Let's see how many bones I got from that. Where did I kill the other one at? Where was that first one at that I got? What? Where did the first one go? Oh, there it is. Really hard to see. Okay, and take all that. Seven, 11, 4. Huh. Interesting. I don't know what gives you, if it gives you more or less using a different tool. What would be nice is not to wear down my knife hitting the bones. See, I think I used the axe before and not the bone, or maybe I was using the knife and they're like, use your axe. I don't remember. Now, when I'm maxed out now, the good thing about having raw meat, instead of just destroying it, I'll make this animal fat with it, which is one of the ingredients in the cream corn. You can see this is watermelon and wild berry, pumpkin and squash. I haven't been able to find squash yet, but I did find corn to make the cream corn. There was corn back over kind of by my pod where I landed on this place. All right, looking good. Leveling up. All right, you guys, that's going to do it for this one. Next episode, we should be level 15 and hopefully be able to start. See, I've got 8 points available. I've been saving these. So 1, 2, 3, 4 points at least for this stuff to get this going. And then the roofs, we're going to want the angled roofs too. Stone half pieces. Oh, then I'm also going to want to unlock this guy, which I might as well do now. I like this. I usually have this thing just burning all the time, and I put my bed by it. It works out good inside the house. All right, you guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching.